Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Terrapins will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So UCLA's offense will get the ball first. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
Makes the grab. It's Higgins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down. They'll try to get him on the fake. And the roll of the dice turns up in their favor as they pick up the first down. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top. Looking for a huge play. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Just couldn't quite hook up on that last pass play. Now it's 3rd down. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Trying to set up the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he takes this from inside the 5. So Maryland's offense will take the field for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So
he's going to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
On target. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Terrapins will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
Got his man on the right. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking deep. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Bruins. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something we're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab deep. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the grab over the middle. There he goes down the right side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll go to the ground. Looking for room at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the run. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires left. He makes the catch. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Dead center perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
Wants to throw on first down.
They're trailing by 10 to Akron. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the catch, it's Higgins. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. quickly out to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. The Bruins have it in scoring position on first and goal. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Coming out with it, it's Ncaa. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Terrapins are in the hurry up. They send the tight end in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the right. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some...
Breaks into the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Now the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Terrapins in the hurry up. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Dumps it off in the flats. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Looking for more room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting up.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Gibbs. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Got it in the middle, it's Higgins. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Bruins are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a mass.
He's going to throw deep right side. Catch it up the 25-inch stride. He flips his field in and and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Quick release on the RPO. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Here we go. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He splits the uprights.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly. He's got it on the left. He's loose. Touchdown, UCLA. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route. There was no question who's going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Pulls and fires complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So first down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
You know, it's not often you get to see QBs go over 5,000 yards passing in a year. We've watched this guy, though, be a special player for this offense all season long. With that last completion, he's now hit the milestone.
Ready. Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man on the right. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They'll try to power their way ahead. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Turning on the Jets. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been...
Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, Terrapins. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And This has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He's got first down yardage as they move into the 44. And the Bruins are on the move. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Maryland! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Washington State is running away with things, and I'm not sure anyone inside that program saw this coming today. They're up by 15 over Oregon State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Gibbs. Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves change. And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Now from inside the red zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight end now in motion. Rides the back on the option to give. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Ncaa. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Grab near the marker, it's Ncaa. There he goes. He is feeling it, a huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And after this play, the cake will be baked. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute